Guys, what's up? My name is Bridgette and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day wherever you are. And today's video is going to be Where Are They Now? Makeup that everybody seemed to just forget about and it disappeared from the face of the earth. So without any further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, before we get started, I put a video every single freaking day, literally every day. So if you want some new stuff to watch, hit subscribe. I'd appreciate it. We could be friends. So this is going to be makeup that you saw all over YouTube and stuff that was hyped up forever by beauty gurus, and they just kind of like disappeared and no one talks about them anymore. This was not my idea. This is actually from Lauren May Beauty. I watched her video and I was like, there's a lot of stuff that just kind of disappeared. So today we're going to talk about it. The first thing that we're going to talk about is Nye Banana Powder. For some reason, there was like these 2 months where everyone and their mom used banana powder under their eyes to bake. And this came from the drag community, but like everyone started using it and I don't get why, because so many people do not need that. People using it for the wrong skin tone, people were using it for just like everything, and banana powder became like super hyped up, and even trying to buy it was like ridiculously priced for a while. It was crazy and no one uses it anymore, and this is one thing that disappeared that I'm kind of glad is gone because you don't need it. Next up we have something from Juvia. Now this is the thing that made Juvia famous, but like they're still around and I don't hear about this is like ever anymore. This is the Juvia lip topper in Skinny Dip. They have a bunch of other ones. I have the Skinny Dip and the Sweet Tooth one with Jeffree Star, but Skinny Dip was everywhere. Like you could not get your hands on it. It was everything. Everyone loved it. They praised the gods of Skinny Dip for like some reason. It smells good. It's a nice lip topper. It leaves kind of a sticky residue to me, and no one talks about it anymore, even though they have like a bajillion new colors. The only time you ever hear about it is when Juvia takes them on a trip somewhere. But, you know, whatever. Next up we have something that I think a lot of people bought because they saw it online and thought it was really cute, and everyone loved it, and then like a month later no one talked about it anymore, even though there's like a whole collection built around it, and that is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This thing was so hyped up at first that this palette had everyone on it. I bought it myself and it was okay. It was fine. It wasn't anything like crazy special. And then later on, even after the whole Sweet Peach palette thing died down, they have a whole collection of Sweet Peach stuff, which I've only really heard good things about their powder. The rest of the Sweet Peach collection is just kind of like no one talks about it, but that palette everyone used, and I have not seen anyone use it in well over a year. Next up is one that I thought was going to be a niche, and it turned out like everyone used it, and this is the, I don't know how to say it, Farsali Jelly Beam Highlighter. You guys saw Nikki Tutorials using this, you saw Laura Lee using it, you saw everyone using it. They're like, oh my gosh, this is so weird, and they tried it and they loved it, and everyone wanted to try it, but I don't see it anymore, like, ever. Like, ever. Like, tell me the last time you saw someone using that product, because you can't. Next up is one that I am really glad is dead, because I wanted this trend to end, like, as soon as it happened, and this is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. Remember those little oil slicks people used to drop on their face in videos? Especially, like, Instagram videos, take a whole bottle of oil on their face. Like, people would do it for their makeup tutorials on YouTube and stuff, and it was everywhere. Then they came out with drop foundations, custom drop like highlighters, like the whole Cover FX drop thing was everywhere, and now I kind of feel like Cover FX is kind of dead. I don't hear anybody talking about that brand or those drops anymore, and I'm really glad the drops are gone. But like no one talks about the custom enhancer drops, which everyone praised before. So like, where did they go? What happened to them? Why did y'all stop using them? Next up, we have another powder for you other than the Nye. Today we are talking about the RCMA No Color Powder. This is what everyone used. Everyone used this powder, and I always thought, like, that's some really ugly packaging, and like, it was just powder, but everyone praised this finely milled white powder in like the crappiest packaging of all time, and I don't see anyone using it anymore. But like, is it actually good? Because now I'm curious, was it actually good, or y'all using it because it got sent to you and they paid you to say it? I don't know. Because, like, you don't talk about something that doesn't even look good for, like, ever and praise it. Everyone praised it at the same time. Then it's like, boop, never happened. Never heard of RCMA. What are you talking about? Next up is one that I know a couple people, like, didn't like it, but I use it every single freaking day still, even though I feel like I'm the last person on YouTube who uses it. And this is the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. as a primer for your makeup. I use this every day combined with my spray mist primer, and it is the best. The whole bottle lasts me a year, and like I don't have to worry about getting a new primer. It is amazing. It is the best primer. Nikki Tutorials found this out as being a primer, has glycerin in it. I know some people were like, well, you shouldn't use it, it'll dry out your skin. Like, that was like 3 people, y'all. This is a really good primer. I don't know why nobody uses it. Like, no one uses it anymore, and it's so good. And like, I have dry skin, and it has not hurt me. So if it's not gonna hurt me, and with my sensitive dry skin, give it a shot, y'all. It's $5 for the whole bottle. It lasts me a whole year. And like, I'm gonna be really sad when I run out of it, because I know Nivea is not cruelty free. But like, it's really good. Next up, we have something that everyone, I feel like, hopped on board because it was good quality and from the drugstore, and they wanted to be like included in being affordable products, even though a lot of these people just use like gold infused primers and like luxury palettes and stuff. They wanted to be included in the whole, oh, we care about affordable products, we like drugstore stuff too. And this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This foundation I hated. I tried it, got rid of it immediately. I decluttered that and threw it away. It is so bad. I hated it. It was so dry. It was so patchy. Everyone else seems to love it though, so I don't know why. Like, I hated it so much. Like, I hated it with a passion that it smelled like paint, and it looked disgusting, and it really smelled like paint, y'all. If you tried it, if you like it, let me know in the comments down below if it worked for you, because everyone on the internet praised this foundation like there was no other foundation on earth when it came out, and I have not seen it since. Like, I gave it like 3 weeks. They were using that foundation like it was everything, and then like it was just gone, and I haven't seen it since. Next up is one that I heard a little bit about, but I don't want to confirm if it's true or not and why it disappeared. This is Makeup Geek and their shadows. So no one really talks about Makeup Geek anymore, but specifically they used to always praise their single shadows, and they have palettes and stuff too, like the Mandy MUA collaboration with Makeup Geek. There was a whole lot of collaborations with Makeup Geek, and like no one talks about them anymore. I heard that's because they don't want to be paying 6 figures to be featured in a video for the big beauty gurus. And if they're really making 6 figures off mentioning a product, can you imagine that money? If that's really true, like, that's crazy. Just to be mentioned in someone's video, someone tell me if it's true. Let me know down below if you have the receipts for that. But no one uses them anymore. Like, you can't just use the product because you like it, not because they're paying you to say anything about it. Like, try Makeup Geek stuff. I've heard their shadows are really good. I want to try it myself. I've tried their Mandy MUA collaboration. I have that palette, and it's really nice. But I haven't tried their singles yet, so let me know if you have. Next up, we have the Laura Mercier foundation, and this kind of goes with the powder too. Some people still use the powder, but the Laura Mercier foundation everyone loved, I don't see anymore. Like, I don't know where it went. I don't know what happened. People still use the powder, but I don't see the foundation that usually went with it. And I feel like it kind of fell off the face of the earth. I know there's a lot of foundations that come out all the time, but you feel like some people would still have it in their collection and pop it out for a makeup tutorial once in a while if it was still good. I don't know. Next up is an OG makeup proven glory item. I don't know what I'm saying, but this is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and kind of like the Shade and Light eye palette too, but the Shade and Light contour palette was everything back in the day. Like, years ago when it came out, everyone on YouTube only used this, and they still make it, so you can't tell me that it's just been forgotten. It's like her best-selling item from her brand. Literally went on the Kat Von D's website the other day looking for that Pastel Goth palette, and it was still like the top best sellers. So it's still around. People are still buying it. Why is no one talking about it or using it in their makeup tutorials? I know you guys have it. Come on, beauty gurus. Next up is a NARS item. We have 2 NARS items really to talk about. Now, I know a lot of people stopped supporting NARS because they were cruelty free and decided not to be anymore, which is like the biggest jerk move of all time. But this is the NARS Orgasm Blush. I'm not going to say the word because I'm not trying to get demonetized, but you know what I'm talking about. The Gizm Blush. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I have this tiny little sample one that I got from the birthday set last year, I think. Or this year. Or like for amount of points. I got it from as a little tiny sample from Sephora. And it's really pretty blush. Everyone praised it. That's why I got it. And I don't see anyone using it anymore. Like, ever. I don't know when the last time I saw that blush in like anyone's video. Also, the NARS concealer. Everyone used that NARS concealer, like went through 3 tubes of it seemed like, the way they talked about it, and I haven't seen it lately. I don't know where it went, and I feel like that was like the best concealer, up there with tape, Tarte Shape Tape. You guys got me last time when I said Tarte Shape Tape, like, whatever. But like, I never see anyone using this concealer anymore, and it was like up there. Everyone used it. People even used it like religiously, and I would see people using makeup tutorials over their entire face like a foundation. This concealer was so good to them, and I don't see it anymore. Alright, so we're going to wrap this video up with one last item, and this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Highlighters, specifically in these shades like Champagne Pop and Moonstone and Pearl. So like, I have my Pearl Shimmering Skin Perfector listed on my Depop store. Like, it's powdery to me, but everyone loved it. And I also figure, like, if Nikki Tutorial said that was her favorite highlighter of all time, like back in the day, why aren't people still using it? Champagne Pop, the collaboration with Jaclyn Hill, I don't see people using that anymore. I don't see anybody using the shade of Moonstone, which I figure everyone still loved, and I don't see any of them anymore. I really don't hear that much from Becca to begin with, but specifically I don't hear anything about their shimmering skin perfectors, their highlighters that kind of made them famous, and I don't hear about it. Like, does anyone still use that? Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you know any makeup that you feel like disappeared off the face of the earth, let me know in the comments down below. I hope to see you guys in my next video. I put a video every single freaking day, and I will see you next time. Bye! Hey guys, so, sorry to interrupt the end of the video, but you guys asked me to open a P.O. box, so I did. I opened one today after I filmed today's video, and I will leave the information on the screen as well as in the description box and in my bio of my channel. So if you guys want to send me some mail, anything, you can.